What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you part one of a two-part series of my fall and autumn home decor. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the detailed views of our dining room here, as well as our kitchen right back there. And then tomorrow's video, I will be sharing our living room in the back, moving down to our family room. So I hope that you guys will enjoy both videos and join me for both videos. Let's get started here in the dining room. Here is a quick scan of the room. I usually try to keep things pretty neutral in here, like throughout the entire year. But as you can see, I do have a few pops of fall color in various spots of this room. And then here is a quick overview of this part of the dining room, and then there is the front door. I have this white bench that I purchased from Kirkland's. It was on sale last summer and I got it for a really great deal. It was like a one-day doorbuster. So with the beginning of fall, I really wanted to incorporate a lot of like cozy, inviting vibes into this room. Even though it's a dining room, I still want it to be comfortable and cozy. So that is where these two throw pillows and this throw blanket come into play. I think it just adds some texture in here while also creating a really inviting, warm space. And then moving on to this corner of the dining room, I have this little cabinet. So starting on the top here, I have all of my wines that I normally grab and reach for right grouped together in this galvanized bucket. I have a tiny little pumpkin sitting on a candlestick included in there as well, along with some faux floral. Even though we are in the season of autumn, I thought that these floral stems read more of like a fall autumny vibe. So I do love including stems into my home decor, and I felt like these were just appropriate for the season. And then I also have this little wooden sign that says "Let's stay home." This is a sign that stays out year round. I have really been trying for a while now to purchase items that could be used year round. And I'm trying to be a little bit more choosy when it comes to my seasonal items, just so that I have more year round stuff and a little bit less like seasonal specific stuff. Then right down here, I have our wine glasses. This is the arrangement that I have year round. And then down here, I have my Magnolia Farms little galvanized bucket. I have a huge collection of plates, dinnerware plates, that I picked up from Walmart. And then right over here, I have three tiny pops of fall decor. So I have this little teddy bear that is reading autumn, a little autumn greetings sign, and then a tiny little cute green pumpkin. And then the last shelf here, I just have 4 plate chargers that I found on clearance from the Hearth and Hand collection, as well as this little stoneware bucket. And then I have an opal house vase right back there. I have a faux fiddle fig tree that I purchased from QVC. Moving on to the center of the room, which is our dining room table. This table we found at Value City. The chairs came from Value City as well. So in the center of this table, I have this like macrame looking table runner that I found at Target.com. And then in the center of that, I have a little wooden like place charger, and that just gives a tiny little platform for these 3 vases. So I have this one white vase that I found at TJ Maxx, and then another vase that I'm using to hold these faux flowers. The vase I found at Amazon.com, and then these flowers I've had for so long. Every year I think that I'm going to no longer like them because my style keeps evolving and changing so much. But every year I pull them out, I just still really like them. They have like a dried up, dead crinkle look to them, but I love the color of them. I love how vibrant they are, and I just like how they look wild. And then right next to that, I have this little, I think it's supposed to be a plant holder, but I just use it to hold one of my Bath & Body Works 3 wick candles. And then we'll move on to this corner. So I have this floor lamp that I picked up from Kirkland's. So right over here is all fall. I have this little wheat collection that I purchased from a garage sale, and then this like fairy tale pumpkin. I found this last year at HomeGoods. And then I have this little wooden jack-o'-lantern, and then we have this space right over here. I have this ceramic vase that I found at HomeGoods, and inside of here I have a bunch of dried up eucalyptus. The green eucalyptus, dried up or faux, I use year round, and then I just try to have it read different seasons based on what else is included in here. So I just thought having 3 little pops of tiny pumpkins just kind of gave off even more of the Halloween vibe. And then right in the center there, I have this beautiful wreath. Again, I really like just the neutral tones to this. Again, it's incorporating fall and autumn and Halloween without being too bold or too much, I think. Moving down from that mirror, I have this little sign that I found at Kirkland's. And then I have 2 pumpkins sitting on the side there. One that is wrapped in like a distressed denim material, and then a little white pumpkin. Continuing on, I have this vase. It looks like an old distressed terracotta vase, but I just found this at HomeGoods last summer. And then I have this little pumpkin patch gift bag. This was something that my sister actually got for me, had my present in for my birthday last year. So I just thought that this was cute. I like the colors. They're pretty toned down and neutral while still adding some of the like traditional colors. And then looking at the room, scanning it from the kitchen, here is our coat rack. So up here, I used to do so much when it came to decor, but I've really been trying to keep things a little bit more simple, and I'm really loving the simplicity of this. It's pretty full, but it's not like a ton of stuff. I used more larger scaled items and a lot less smaller items that take up the same amount of space. So this painting on the left here, I found at Goodwill, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. It's still one of my favorite Goodwill finds. Right in front of there, I have this really beautiful chippy ceramic vase that I found at TJ Maxx. I have a little sign that says, "This is my happy place," along with another little green pumpkin, 2 more pumpkins on this side, and then 1 more leaning wall piece that says grateful. It's neutral, it's easy. Right next to that, I have this little jute basket that I got from Amazon, and then I just have a little plant inside of there. So as you can see with this, I really love layering pieces. On just this shelf alone, which is a pretty tiny shelf, I have a few layers. And then right next to that shelf, I have this blank chalkboard. Usually I do our seasonal bucket list. I just haven't gotten around to that yet, and I kind of like the clean chalkboard look. And then on the door here, I just have this boxwood wreath that I picked up from Target a few years ago. And then closing the door, we have our walk-in rug. I have this wreath that I picked up from HomeGoods last year. This is pretty year-round except for Christmas time. I love the bow and the pop of green that this brings to the room. And then I have this little painting that I picked up from Kirkland's. I think it's just so cute. This is another year-round item except for wintertime. All right, again, real quick, here's a final scan of this room. So going right through here brings us into the kitchen. I try to keep the kitchen area pretty clutter-free. In the past, I've done a lot in the kitchen, and I just now am at a point where I want to keep the counters as clear as I can while still adding warmth and coziness and seasonal decor. but I just got tired of constantly moving things around every time I needed to use the counter space in here. So here's a quick overview of the kitchen. We kind of have like an L-shaped kitchen that opens up to the living room, which is right behind me. So starting out with the island here, I have 2 candles sitting on this log slice. And then moving over here to this corner, I have 3 cutting boards. I originally thought that I was going to just do like a cutting board display for fall, just because of all the warmth that the wood tones add, but I really like it. And so I'm thinking I'm going to leave the cutting boards out probably year round. I just think that it adds a lot of coziness and texture, and you'll see more of them as we go throughout the kitchen. But I have 3 of them over here, as well as this little plant. So I got the curtains from Walmart, and then I have these really cute little wicker lights that I picked up last summer from Target. I love what they do to the space. They just add, again, some warmth and coziness, and I love that like shadowy effect that they produce on the walls. And then moving on, here is my big collection of cutting boards. I have cutting boards of all different sizes and shapes right in this corner. I love what it does for the corner and the space. Right in the center here, I have this little black shelf ladder with a faux wreath around it. They have a little easel here that says Deanna's Kitchen. That was something that was gifted and personalized for our bridal shower. I have another little candle here, and then I have this personalized spoon, again, that came from the wedding shower. I have 1 little pumpkin, so I'm still keeping it like seasonal, but definitely at a minimum. Again, this pumpkin I think just goes perfectly with everything else that's going on in this corner. And what I have found that I really love about this corner in particular is that there's not much that I have to do as we transition through seasons. I am kind of planning on leaving this as is throughout the year, throughout Christmas once we get to that point, and then in winter, spring, summer. It's just really easy to not have to have so many spaces to decorate, but just adding little pops of seasonal decor like that pumpkin. If you guys have been following my channel for a while now, you know that I have really downsized my decor, even though I still do love going to find new pieces for the home and kind of allowing our home to evolve. I've also cut down so much that I once had. Moving on to the stove here, I keep this really cute little like crock, always handy for when I use it, and I do like to use this a lot, especially for the colder months. So instead of storing it away and not having it be seen, I just figured it's too cute, so it stays out. And then on the top here, I have a really glittery gold pumpkin. So I have that pumpkin right over here, and then I have this beautiful metal sign hanging behind the stove, and that is something that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And then right over here we have our Keurig with a little sugar container that is sitting on top of 3 little wooden slices. It brings in all of the wooden tones that I have in throughout my house as well as my kitchen. And then I love this little sugar container. Right above there, I have this Fresh Pies Baked Daily. This was something that I picked up from the Target dollar section a couple of Christmases ago, and this too has just stayed up for a while. And then over on this side of the cabinet, I have this yum sign that I found at Hobby Lobby. Again, so here's the kitchen and how I decided to decorate it. I like that it does have just a few pops of fall decor, but for the most part, it remains to be cozy throughout the year with the warm wooden textures. And then really quick, I do have some pops of fall and autumn up here in our hallway, our upstairs hallway as well. So just because I still have these sconces up here on this wall, and because I still really like the sconces, I figure this is a really easy and quick way to add some seasonal touches up here. Currently, we do not do any seasonal decor in any of the bedrooms. So having this up here kind of just brings the elements of the season up here. I just have a few stems of these mini, very vibrant reddish orange leaves in both sconces, and I just like the look that it gives this space. Everything on this wall stays up yearly, so all I have to change out are the stems in here, which is really, really easy, but I also think it makes a big impact. That about does it for part one of my home tour for fall and autumn. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you will join me for tomorrow's video, where I will be sharing with you guys the living room and the family room right down there. If you could please give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you can please make sure to hit that subscribe button, I would love to have you join me and be part of my YouTube family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in tomorrow's video. Until then, take care. Bye.